Hello guys, welcome back to NC Education, and today we're going to be doing an Excel tutorial. Actually, it's not advanced or expert, it's for beginners. So let me share you the screen. Right, so I'll do it like this. Press Windows key plus R and then you'll get the run command. So on the run command, what you have to do is you have to type excel.exe and press OK, and it will lead you into this window, the Excel default window. And here, let me start with the beginner stuff. So these are cells. These are what we call cells. And these is a row. And this is a column. So you have to understand the meaning between rows and columns. So let me show you that more clearly. The horizontal number of cells are known as rows. Then the vertical number of rows are known as columns. Right. So this information you had to know, and then when you're completely done with it, you have to go to the basic stuff. Right. So let's get started. So here I'm gonna type something in the cell, and that'll be NC Education, the name of my YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. So now you can see that I don't have enough space to type anymore. So what I do is I go to this top letter where it is, and then I'm going to go to the margin of that. And then I'm going to extend this until it is enough to fill my text. And it's done. And then if you want to do it downwards, you can go to that margin and then extend. But now you can see that my text has gotten to the bottom, and that is completely annoying. I want it to be in the center. For that, I'll use this option in the alignment group. You can see that it became in the center, but you can see that it's still at the bottom. So what I do is I'll click this, and then you can see that it came to the center. So now to highlight this text, I will use some emphasize options, which is in the font group here. I'll give it a sort of really cool font, such as Comic Sans MS. And now you can see it like touches the margin, so I'll extend it a bit more. Right, it's cool now. So I'll give it a color. I'll get more colors, get a cool color, and then I'll change the text into red. Now it looks very satisfying. So I'll enlarge the text. I'll extend it a bit so that it fits perfectly, and it does. This is what I have wanted. So now since I have enlightened the text a bit, let me go into the next topic. You can use the clipboard options to cut, paste, and copy, or format paint. So this is how to do that. So think that you type height, right? And now you want it to be cut and copied somewhere else. So what you do is highlight the text or highlight that cell and go to cut the scissor option here, and it'll be disappeared. But don't worry, go to the cell you have wanted it to be and then paste, and your text will appear right there. Or else think that there is a beautiful cell that you want to take it to the other cell as well. How do you do that? Click that cell, go to this paintbrush option, and format paint it to the cell you want it to. So these are some of the easy methods to emphasize your Excel document. And then we're going to the next one. And that is how you can delete everything here. So you go to delete and delete the cells. Entire column, it can be entire column or it can be entire row. And by the way, this is remaining, so I'll go to this, delete cells, and then I'll go to entire column because that's the vertical lines. Right, so everything's done, so I'll just delete these as well. Alright, so all the things have been deleted now, and we'll go to the next step. You can use the clear option as well, but I prefer mostly this because it does a very nice job. And now I'm going to the Insert tab, which is my favorite because I can add all kinds of things. So, first thing is that you can add a table. You need some data for it. So I'm going to not do that because that is an advanced stuff. And then you go to illustrations, and here you have smart art graphics, screenshots, shapes, and pictures. So I'll do all. So you can go to pictures and select any picture you want. By the way, I'll take a simple picture. Maybe an ocean. Right, so I'll drag it over to here. Then I can crop it the way I want. I'll use an aspect ratio for this. I'll use 5:4. And now we have a picture. So that's basically the picture. You can edit the picture like this in any way you want. Give it a small shadow effect. You can do all. And then you can add even online pictures. If you want, I'll just show. Maybe I'll want a flower. And then we have a lot of flower options. I'll just choose this. And it'll be inserted. Right, so we got it. It looks very, very cool, isn't it? So I'll paste this flower over this picture so it looks very nice. And then we're going to shapes. Here you can add any shapes you want. I'll insert a heart, by the way, and make it red. Give it a beautiful outline and put it in the document. And then we have Smart Art Graphics. That is normal, by the way. You can add anything you want. You can edit the positions and all. But I don't need Smart Graphics here, so I'll just delete that. And then you can take a screenshot like this. And then the screenshot will appear right here. And you can see the screenshot. Right. And so next is there are a lot of charts here. You can add any type of charts you want. So I don't need a chart right here, and editing a chart belongs to the advanced stuff, so I'm not going to do that. And then we're going to page layout. This is also one of the cool things. So you can change the themes here. You can add a beautiful theme here, and you can change the colors. I'll just take this, and you can change the fonts. You can change the effects. Everything you can change. And then here in the page setup, you can change the orientation into portrait or landscape. Also, you can make custom margins here. I'll just make it wide or narrow. And then I'll change it to landscape. And then we can change the size. I'll choose this. And then we can make breaks here. And here, the amazing option, what is my favorite? That is background. So you can select background. If you want, you can browse from a file. For this, I'll go to quick access and take a file of mine. That would be science. So I have some pictures. I'll take this, and now you can see that the background appeared as a picture, the picture I selected. So now you can see that the whole Excel document looks like a fantasy colorful document. We'll say sheet. And then you can make the height and the width. And then you can, if you want to bring this flower back, you can click this and send backward. And it went backward, or else you can bring it forward and send this to backward. So you can work very nicely with the illustrations. And now we are going to a very important one, and that is formulas. Formulas in the basic beginner stuff, you will only learn about AutoSum. And for that, I'll go to a new sheet, which is a clean one. This is considered as a colorful one. So I'll go to sheet 2. And now we're going to make some calculations. For example, you want to get a total of a certain number of marks, right? And you don't have a calculator, but you have an Excel sheet, and you can get the answer. For example, a child got 45 and another got 32, and you need the total of it over here. So I'll just color it a bit to make sure that's the total. And then how are you supposed to get it? Select the cell, and then use this plus mark over here, drag it. Drag it. Sorry about that. Drag it with the shift cell and then go to formulas and say AutoSum. And the total will be detected in this cell. So that's it for today. This is beginner, so you can handle it very easy. So meet you next day with another amazing video, and make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel. Bye.